Hello everybody, this is Adam with a brand new video, and we are going to talk about the Heart Chakra analysis for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. If you haven't seen the previous 3 videos on his chakra analysis, go ahead and do so after this video. It's a non-linear series, don't worry about it, but check those out when you're done. The Heart Chakra is the compassionate, love, and the beauty chakra. So we're going to get a lot of personal in-depth connections, and not only are we going to go through our 4 criterion, but I have lists of unhealthy chakras that we will be asking. I'm going to do it first person and then take those and then give the analysis to Mr. Johnson to the best of my abilities, just for a more in-depth sense of analyzing the chakra of choice. So, is this closed or blocked? This is a closed down personality, codependency, or relying on others' attention, heart issues, and respiratory ailments. So, none of those really describe him. Obviously, as an actor, you kind of have to be out in the open. I do believe that he keeps his private life private because he has younger children. But other than that, the rest of it just doesn't make any sense. With the heart issues, like I said, he did have breast augmentation surgery back in the 90s, but that wasn't for, that was just to reduce it so there would not be heart issues later. And is it imbalanced? This is overly defensive, holding grudges, putting oneself as the savior or rescuer, or falling into victimization. No way on all of them. It doesn't make any sense for Dwayne Johnson at all. Is it open or unblocked? This is a can love oneself and others, and a transcending personal identity. 100%. This one describes him very much clear as day, crystal. There should be no ifs, ands, or buts about this one. But is it balanced? This is unconditional love and connection with all. I think this one does describe him as well. Pretty crystal. But let's go through the signs of an unhealthy heart chakra. This is feeling disconnected from the people around you, even those closest to you. No. This is, are you withdrawn and try to avoid socializing with people? Not for The Rock. No way. Like, they're gonna get a lot easier as we go on by this point, just because of how strong all of his chakras are. By the way, are you terrified of being alone? No, absolutely not. Not for him. That doesn't make any sense. You tend to be needy in your relationship, or you tend to feel emotionally distant in your relationships. I think he has a very deep connection with the people that he associates with himself, even in a marriage manner. Even with his ex-wife, Garcia, they have a love, respect, and obviously a very personal, a very public, personal working relationship, and I think that's a good thing. The Rock's relationship should be something that everyone strives for. They split, as a collective, so they knew that it was time, and I don't think anybody was hurt, obviously, and there's clearly, Garcia could have left The Rock alone, and nobody would have cared. But she went out of her way to make sure that his career was successful. She didn't have to do that. She just did it, and it makes sense. And I'm very happy that they are able to do that for the sake of their child that they have together, Simone, who I think now is in WWE. So that's awesome. I already did that one. You gain your self-worth from other people. No, that does not make any sense for him. You find it hard to forgive, and you hold grudges easily. I think this one might have a tendency for a unhealthy heart chakra for Dwayne Johnson. His rivalry with Vin Diesel has been going on for a while. They've exchanged clashes, even physical ones, on set before, and that's obvious. I don't know who started it usually, but I do know that there is a very unhealthy amount of disrespect there. And I do know that in the past, especially in WWE, there were issues as well, especially during his Hollywood phase. Kind of got a ego there. You find it hard to let go of bitter and angry thoughts. I think you could probably do that. You always feel a sense of anger towards other people / life, other than that one instance. And I think there are a couple of other ones where they aren't the most friendly towards each other. In WWE with CM Punk, they had a very interesting little disconnection there. And also with Vin Diesel. You suffer from social anxiety. That does not describe him at all. You frequently feel jealous of other people. No way that describes The Rock. No way. You tend to have many self-critical thoughts. He might be self-critical. I mean, everybody should be at some point in time in their life. If you're not, you're just sorely mistaken. But, you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Maybe to excess, yes. Well, that's why it says you tend, not you have. You constantly rely, or you are constantly replaying or reliving your trauma. There we go. Words and sentences, Adam. Words and sentences. I don't really see that for the most part. You carry a deep sense of fear. No way. There'd be no way that he would be able to do the things that he does if he was afraid. You have adapted the role of the victim or martyr. No, not at all. He's very humble in that perspective. You have poor boundaries, making you prone to developing codependent relationships. We already kind of talked about that with the solar plexus chakra, but no way. It just does not make any sense. Actually, no, that wasn't the heart chakra. Never mind. Maybe I should read my notes instead of just kind of going off the cuff. You struggle to give or receive love freely. No way. Doesn't make any sense for him. You are constantly suspicious and mistrusting of other people. No. I think The Rock might be too trusting in some circumstances, to be honest with you. It's happened in the past. You have issues with heart, lung, or chest regions such as asthma, high blood pressure, or poor blood circulation. The other one is more of a genetic thing, so I don't think I can count that towards a discrepancy in him. You feel a constant sense of heaviness in your chest. I've never heard that issue. But those are the 19 signs. So with all of that being said, with all of that analysis, what is my overall take on this? It is opened, but there are unhealthy characteristics in this. And that's super strange to say, because for the most part, we've been like essentially giving him all the credibility that credibility is worth, but in this circumstance, there have been tendencies of an unhealthy heart chakra. So, obviously, there could be ways to help that and kind of do that, but we'll have to see. But I do want to thank you all for listening. If you did enjoy, remember to like this video, subscribe to Keys to Your Crown, and turn on those notifications. And also check out all the links in the description. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.